Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a bonus reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aries, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Aries, this is a special bonus reading having to do with your quantum jump. So it's this idea that with our decision making and our intentionality and our action, we can create the world around us. And I feel as though the collective is going through their own sorts of quantum jumps and stepping into new dimensions of their lives. And Spirit wanted me to do these readings based on that theme. So I'm going to show you the crystal that I have on my desk today. It's called Super 7. And it's a mixture of seven different kinds of crystals in one. And this one is a really special crystal. It's one of the oldest in my collection, and it has this beautiful kind of quartz druzy here, this druzy pocket. And it's for the violet flame, it's for psychic awareness, it's for the quantum realms. So I just wanted to have it on the desk today because it feels really, I meditate with that crystal. I have meditated with that crystal a lot, and very powerful. So I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The Time Traveler's Oracle by Denise Lynn and the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. Cards have been pre-shuffled. For Aries, please, and their quantum jump, what is the overall energy for Aries, please? Whoa. Oh, nothing flipped over. 1 and 2, and then it flipped back. Okay, number 15. 15 corresponds to the Devil card. The Devil card in the Major Arcana. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. And the word is focus. The Shaolin Temple in China. Focus. I'm seeing this kind of trees here. They look rather, everything, there's so much red here, really fiery. Reference to the Devil card, not easy, but it's important because it's only when we've learned the lessons and overcome obstacles, addictions, and codependencies that we can really enter into a new phase of our life. It's weird though, because I know it says focus, but I see fighting. So you could be fighting with somebody. I hope not physically, but there could be a battle, or it could be a battle between you and yourself. You could be battling against your intuition or your higher self, which is requiring you to focus. Are you able to take some moments, some quiet moments to meditate, to pray, to walk in nature? Spirit is asking that right now. The cards have been pre-shuffled. They were pre-shuffled before I even turned on the camera, but I just wanted to do one last time. 4 cards for the base spread, 4 cards for clarifier, past, present, and future, and advice from Spirit. Five cards down, 3 more to go. Lots of your cards are in reverse. Not all, but just some. Extra card came out. I'm going to take it. Six of Inspiration, Six of Wands in the reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. Sometimes the Six of Wands, Six of Inspiration can talk about celebrity, fame and fortune, star appeal, but traditionally it talks about victory, public recognition, accolades, and awards, where we're kind of larger than life and feeling great. And you have this card in reverse. So, you know, I can already tell by the cards on the table, it's going to be, it's a tough time for you because you are, ooh, I just heard, and this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but I got to say it, I just heard fall from grace. That's not for all, it's just for some that you're going to resonate with that. But not all is lost, hardly. It's more about understanding who you are in moments like this, right? This is it's a heavy reading. I'm going to tell you right now. So if you're not prepared for it, just turn it off. But I'm going to give the message to someone who is brave enough to hear it. So I hope that you stick around. Let's start with the past energy, Four of Emotions, Four of Cups. This card talks about missing opportunity, something that's coming from spirit, an Ace of Cups that comes from spirit. See how it's like this optical illusion. You see these two faces, but then the chalice in the middle. The Four of Emotions, Four of Cups talks about apathy, sometimes complacency. This is the past energy for you, where there could have been some sense of like floating. It's clarified by the Muse of Inspiration, which is your energy, shared by Leo, King of Wands, very powerful. This is somebody sitting in the seat of their power, right? Somebody who is fully aware of their influence and their inertia, their drive, their creativity. They know how to get things done in short order. And they do it with a lot of passion. But as a clarifier to this card, it's almost like resting on our laurels. These two cards together feel like resting. So we've achieved a great deal because you had to have achieved a great deal to reach this energy. But for this to clarify this card of apathy, it's almost like, well, I don't need to try so hard anymore. I've gotten the promotion, or I've gotten where I wanted, I have everything that I was looking for, so, you know, I don't really need to do much else. Right? It's that kind of energy. And it's weird because I feel as though you're frustrated by that. Like you manifested something for yourself, and then you got what you wanted, and then you realized, do I want it anymore? It's like that. There's frustration, I feel. The past energy. Can I have a clarifier for the Four of Emotions? Whoa, okay. Yeah. Five of Inspiration, Five of Wands. This is the card of chaos and conflict. Inner chaos and conflict. Almost like this is like different versions of you stepping all over yourself, getting in your own way to try and reach some apex of achievement or status or something that like is, to be honest, kind of nebulous to me. Like, what is it that we're working towards? these could be questions that you are asking yourself. I mean, I'm not, please don't take this as any kind of criticism, especially on the part of spirit that I'm channeling. It's like just taking a temperature of what you're feeling, what some Aries that I am reading for is feeling right now. And this just feels like it's not that you haven't achieved a lot. It's not that you don't have a lot. It's not that you're not powerful. In fact, all those things are true. And yet, you don't feel satisfied. In the present energy, 4 of voices in the reverse, you know, now understanding like, whoa, I gotta get up, I gotta get out, I gotta do something, I gotta recapture that passion again, because I think maybe it's like I've been asleep for too long. 4 of voices, 4 of swords talks about rest and recuperation. And, you know, having endured a lot and wanting to just maybe, I'm like, because it's like a bath, it's like soak it all in, soak it all up, like words like that, soak it all in. Can I just enjoy this for a second? Can I just enjoy it? I don't feel like you are enjoying it. And so it's like you wanting to, it's like I hear Cher saying, snap out of it. But it's like you're saying it to yourself, right? Remember when I said it's like you're fighting yourself? It's like this energy, precisely this. And it's clarified by the sun in reverse. Now the sun, even in reverse, is a beautiful card because it's almost like the sun coming up over the horizon to provide clarity, but it's not quite there yet. That life-giving force, that clarity, that abundance. The sun is the best card in the deck. Major Arcana number 19. And the penultimate fire energy, fire element. You know what this reminds me of? This woman, this divine feminine's got this like spiky hat flower thing, and it reminds me of this fruit. It's like a tropical fruit. It's called a rambutan. Have you guys ever heard of it? It's kind of like lychee. Is it lychee? I don't know. But it's got spiky hairs on it. It looks like exactly like this. But Spirit is bringing it to me to reference sweetness. The sweetness of something. It's almost like you cut a piece of fruit in half and this is the juicy center. Something about, maybe you're eating fruit right now, I don't know. There's sweetness, sweet reward. You're looking for that sweet reward. And thus far it is eluding you. Why, Spirit? Why is it eluding Aries? 2 cards came out. The Strength card, number 8 in the Major Arcana, and the 3 of Emotions. Interesting. Well, Strength card talks about mastery of the ego. 3 of Emotions, 3 of Cups talks about celebration. Can also talk about third-party situations. Third party, if we're talking about relationship, can talk about third parties, but it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a nosy friend, nosy friends, people trying to influence in some way, and you really rallying to try and figure out what it is that you feel. because there might be just a lot of talking heads, and you're trying to figure out and be in a space of contemplation. What is it that you feel? What is it that you want? Do you know? Because you want to be happy. That's kind of the general, what everybody wants, but what exactly does that look like? Because it's almost like I see these voices kind of telling you, oh, well, you should want this, and you have this, and this is good, and you just kind of, maybe you were doing things to appear to have this appearance of having it all. We all do it, I think, to a certain extent. This is not criticism. This is not an easy reading. I'm sorry if I'm just trying to channel the messages that I'm getting. But if it resonates with you, it does. It's like your indication that this is the energy that you want to step out of to make your quantum jump, right? Like all of this energy feels sticky, not in a good way. Feels like a cobweb, and just the more that you get entrenched in this energy, the more tangled everything feels. So it's almost like I'm trying to brush away that tangledness, trying to undo, right? When I say I mean you. I'm lighting some more Palo Santo because I want to clear your energy. I just want to clear Aries energy of any negative cycles or cords that need to be cut. In the future potential, Page of Voices in reverse, Temperance in reverse. This is kind of telling me in the future potential, you're going to stop looking at other people for either affirmation or approval. Because Page of Voices can sometimes be like, it can represent curiosity. It can represent a little bit of spying, gossip, inquiry. It's not always productive, though. Sometimes it's very productive when we're trying to fact find and gather information to make good decisions. But sometimes it's like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? It's interesting, too, because I almost see this as like two versions of the same person. The glasses come off, and then this beautiful temperance energy appears. Major Arcana number 14, representing Sagittarius. And it talks about patience, the process of transmutation, changing one state of stickiness into another state of perhaps sweet. But you got it in the reverse. Both these cards in reverse. Almost like if I had to kind of summarize it in one sentence, it would be like, I don't have time to deal with anything else from the peanut gallery. I'm not interested in transmuting. I just want to move on. So there's kind of a lack of patience, which is perhaps why you got the Focus card. It's almost like the quicker that you try to move through a spiritual lesson, the harder the lesson becomes. That's just my experience, my personal experience with it. The Lovers, number 6 in the Major Arcana, Gemini energy. Yeah, this is clarifying this Temperance in the reverse and Page of Voices. I was feeling kind of relationship-y vibes. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it could be sticky, just at odds with feeling like Ugh. That we have to make a choice. The Lover's card also represents a choice point. The card is in the upright though, so it kind of tells me that it is being divinely guided, especially with these angel wings here. Your spirit guides are with you. It's weird because this is supposed to represent the Lovers, but I don't actually see it as the Lovers. I see it as your spirit guides. But there's it's like they're keeping their distance because they're waiting for you to call upon them. You know how they say angels are not here to interfere? It's that kind of thing. Like, unless you're in mortal danger. I'm really feeling, I don't see the devil yet in your reading, but I am really feeling the devil energy, number 15. Because I have, like, my bedroom window's huge, and it has a huge blinds, and I just looked at the warning on the blinds, at the bottom of the blinds, and it talks about the cord and the chain that, you know, keep children away from it, because the chains can loop around the neck and strangle. This is brutal. It's brutal. I almost don't want to like release this reading, but that would not be in keeping with, well, number one, my integrity, and also the message the spirit wants to provide. It's not a, this is metaphorical, right? That the devil has its grip. And what does that mean? It just looks like, I just heard ball and chain, but that could refer to a lot of aspects of your life that you feel tethered to. Really, really, really do a cord cutting. That's my personal recommendation. Colette Baron Reed has a wonderful cord cutting meditation on YouTube. It's 5 minutes, and it's absolutely worth it to listen to it. Take 5 minutes out of your day and cut cords with everyone in your life. Even if you're just like in total love with somebody, always good to cut cords, energetic cords. Return their energy to them, and you retain your energy, right? We should always want people to meet us on equal terms. And if that's not happening, right, meet us on equal terms. If that's not happening, there's issue, right? Because then it's a power play. And I feel as though you're making some kind of decision about that at this time. It's a power play happening. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aries. I feel like you've a little bit lost your way from your inner guidance system, your intuition. Advice from Spirit, Page of Emotions, and reiterating that inner guidance system. This area of the body represents the solar plexus chakra, some of the sacral chakra as well. And that talks about the intuition, space of knowingness. And in that space of knowingness, if you can see, there's just this like clearing with sunlight and lushness and comfort. It's a haven if you allow it to be. The space of knowingness, of being certain of who we are and what we feel. But you can only access that space if you allow the mind to be quieted so that you can inhabit that feeling, the gut feeling, the first instinct. It's clarified by the 10 of Inspiration, 10 of Wands, releasing the burden, releasing all of this burden so that we can travel light. Well, clarifier, this is advice from Spirit. 2 materials in reverse, the Magician in reverse. You're trying to put something down because you've been juggling. You're trying to put something down now that you don't need to hold on to in order to manifest your desires. The Magician card is in the reverse. It's almost like the Magician basically is the power of all 4 suits of the tarot. And it's almost as if you have one of the elements but not the other 3. Like you're still looking to gather up resources and draw upon the things around you to manifest your reality. The Magician energy is all about up-leveling into another quantum realm of our lives. You know, it's like when we're in Magician energy, when we're in manifestation mode, we create the world around us. Literally, we create the world around us. And Spirit is saying you absolutely have the ability to do so, but you yourself are not seeing that you have everything in front of you. You're not seeing it right now. It's a tough reading, Aries, but take it as it resonates. Think about it and release it. And make decisions that are best for you, that are in your integrity, that show kindness to others and to yourself. That's your reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aries.